Why this video?
Let me say this first. There is no genocide in northern Nigeria. We have issued a communique making clear that what's going on in northern part of Nigeria has nothing to do with the kind of atrocities we see in Sudan or in some part of eastern DRC. I think the complexity of the situation in northern Nigeria should push us think twice before declaring such or making such statements. The first victims of Boko Haram are Muslims, not Christians. The first victims, and I'm saying it with documented references. So the complexity in the northern part of Nigeria should not be taken, that easily. So what we are saying to those statements, with regard to those statements, is that the African continent is very complex. It's not easy to describe those situations with such very easy words that can be used in a not reasonable way. That's why the African Union continent, the African Union Commission are very clear about that. We made it clear in our statement and communique, and we would like really to stress again that
this is African Union chairman speaking about what Trump and America discover in Nigeria state. Sometimes when you see these people talking, these people called African Union, you will ask yourself a lot of questions. Yes. These people are saying this because they hear that Trump want to come. What prevents these people to speak for the benefit of citizens of Africa? Look at what happened in Cameroon. What did the African Union said? Nothing. Only to congratulate 93 years old man who have ruled Cameroon for 43 to 44 years. Look at what happened in Tanzania. What did the African Union said? Absolutely nothing. Only to congratulate Tanzania, that woman president, with a lot of things that have taken place there. Many people gone because of election. The woman want to grab another power. What these people have said as African Union, what is their stand in that Sudan he mentioned? What is their stand in Somalia? What did the African citizens have benefit from their hand since they are existent? What is their stand in Congo DRC? What have been the benefit of the common man in Congo because of their existence? These same people was into existence the time of Muammar Gaddafi. What was their contribution? And what was their stand? Absolutely nothing. They only wear belly face. Their face. For their own benefit, selfish benefit, not for the benefit of citizens of Africa. That is why the colonial master will never respect anything Africa. And these are the people that are holding Africa down and down and down, not allowing Africa to succeed because of that same organization called African Union. And that is why you see that Hussein Igwe and Abdurrahman Chiani and Ibrahim Traore break out from that their unnecessary union, because the union has no use for African citizens. They only organize it to please themselves. They only organize it for their selfish interest. They only organize it to use it and accompany the mission of our colonial master in our continent, Akabulan, because it's of no use. Their report. Where did you report all these things from? When have you been in Nigeria? When have you been in Benue State? When have you been in Jos? When have you been in Kaduna State? When have you been in Zamfara State? Name them in Africa. When have you been in all these places they have chased away Christians? When have you been all these places they have chased away common man in the street, regardless of your religion in Africa? What have been your contribution as an African Union? Nothing. is of no use. Only to collect aid from your colonial master and do it the way you want to do it. For you, people own benefit and continue benefiting and representing yourself and yourself, because it's not the citizen of Africa. Because as far as Africa is concerned, there's nothing like that. They just hear the name, and the name is of no use for the African citizen. That is why we have to support Captain Ibrahim Traore. You have to support Hussein Igueta. You have to support Abdurrahman Chiani. These are the people that have the love of our continent, Africa, in their heart. These are the people that see yes and say yes, see no and say no. Not a union that run anywhere they push them, they run go. Anywhere they drive them, they run go. To retain their post, because their power touches those people. Those who long to be in power. Without minding whom they are governing, how they feel. Don't forget to touch the share button as you share your thought in the comment section. Continue to support Captain Ibrahim Traore.